Welcome everybody, my name is A. Schlemmer alongside former Charlotte head coach and Mac head coach, Guest Rizzo, here at Goodwill Stadium.
Also, I was a UPS head coach in season 4, I think it was, for Only King.
Oh, really?
When they made the deep playoff run.
Nice. Anywho, Nubsy is up at the plate with a 2-1 count. Now moves to a 3-1 count. He'll hit that one left field, off the left field wall. Darkar that's not Darkar.
No, it's
Darkar doesn't play anymore.
King.
That is Squeaker Raxos with the play to first, and he will be called out, and that will end bottom 2. So we'll head now into top 3, score 3-0 Rock Valley off of their home run in the top of the second.
That's Squeaker that made that?
He made the play in the outfield, yes.
Did he change his username or something?
Yeah, he changed his username.
Oh. Top of the third, the Cougars had a 3-run shot in the top of the second, and that's why the scoreboard is the way it is. They have a 3-0 lead.
Spartan is going to lead off for him here. Moves to a 1-1 count to start off. He'll hit that one to right field. Out at first. Should be out. I believe that's an out.
It was a close play, waiting the call. I think it was out, but it was close. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, so the call is going to be out, so we'll move to 1 down. Up to bat now for the Cougs, JP Copsum. And it looks like he was just hit by the pitch, and he will take first.
On the mound for the Suns is Weehawk. He's the one that just hit him.
Up to bat now for the Cougars with a runner on first and 1 out, Hydra Slash.
He was the one that hit the home run, I believe, if I remember right.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was him.
Moves to a 1-1 count. JP taking some leads off first, swings at that one, 1-2. Looked to be QP, but it'll be a ball anyway. 2-2. Swung at a pitch over the bat, strike 3, 2 outs. Quiz up now, after being called up after a 2-day stint in the minor leagues where he played 0 games. 2 down now, with a runner on first.
Designated hitter in the lineup.
There's the play ball from home plate umpire Car Mushroom 2. No swing. No play ball, sorry, 0-1.
Quiz still plays?
Yes. We're live, by the way, Chris.
Oh. Just saying, he was a Rec Season 3 racer for IndyCar, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Moves to a 1-2 count after taking a ball. For those of you who are wondering, that is Christian NASCAR, commissioner of the Roblox Under Armour Racing Association, as Quiz will hit that one to shallow center, caught on the bounce, and he'll get the out at second. That's the inning. Heading to bottom 3. Sorry,
second half of this game. It's a big turnout here in Goodwill Stadium, the farewell game at this legendary facility. Both teams in great numbers, the attendance is in great numbers, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the new Sun Stadium is, but it's also cool to look back on this amazing stadium.
Quite the intriguing ballpark. Very unconventional. Many would agree. There have been a lot of people talking about how we should bring the old Unionport elevator to the to the Hall of Fame. 3-0 to start off. Tufts at bat. He'll walk on 4 pitches.
He is spraying. On the mound for the Cougars is Spartan at the moment.
Aubert up to bat. Moves to a quick 1-1 count. Spartan has quite the tempo in his pitching as Aubert smacks that one into center.
Yeah,
He
throwing
throws.
to no one.
Yeah, it'll be dead at 1-2. The fielders kind of converged a second and both of them back down.
Miscommunication there. That puts 2 runners on for the Suns. The current tying run is at the plate.
And NLJ, one of the best batters on this team. Here's play ball. Ball 1. Swings at a high pitch.
Oh, that's...
Late swing is the
one.
call.
Yeah.
So 1-2. Here's play ball.
Oh, he gets that
Oh, he
one.
got
Yeah.
another one. Oh, wait, no
Oh.
play ball.
Oh, that might... Man.
That's unfortunate.
He got a hold of that one. It was a home run, no play ball.
Yeah. NLJ is warned,
He's not happy with the call.
even though that is the correct call. So waiting on the play ball.
It's one of the only ballparks in RBC that
There it
features
is.
batter's eye seating.
And NLJ is going to strike out. That's unfortunate. Could have had the game-tying home run, but instead it's a strikeout. Up comes Dirt Racer Garrett, former owner of the Gas City Gladiators. And I believe he owned somewhere else as well. Oh, he owned this team last season. Here's play ball. First pitch, ball 1, 1-0. Not sure how that hit. 1-1. 2-1. 2-2.
Spartan walks up. And he wants to make sure the ump knows it's 2-2. Carr might be getting another ump here. He might be having lag problems, he says.
Here's play ball. 2-2 count. Strike 3 called. 2 down. Cougars looking to get out of this potential situation with 2 runners on base and 2 outs now.
And if you're the Suns, you really want to capitalize on this.
Cougars have retired the past 2 batters on strikes.
And LJ had the tying home run, but no play ball. Called it back. Up to bat will come Weehawk.
Knocks that one into right field. The right fielder's got it. The throw in.
Oh, he
off
misses.
the mark. It'll
And
be
this-
bases loaded now.
Yeah, this will load the bases for UPS.
And only King TJ1, the team owner of this team, back in their golden days of Season 4.
A RBC Hall of Famer.
The reason he's batting 6th, though, is because he's recently been called, quote, washed up and, quote, rusty.
He's back playing after being retired for a couple of seasons. He is one of my favorite figures from RPC from playing. I've known him for a while.
It looks like at this point he might end up being PH'd. Wow, he will be. NLJ, I'm not sure if I would PH for NLJ here. He doesn't really seem to be in the correct headspace to hit well, especially with 2 outs.
Not seeing the ball well so far, it seems.
Ever since the home run was called no play ball, which was the correct call, he's been kind of pissed off. So I'm not sure if I want NLJ up to bat here in this critical situation, especially if I'm using one of my PHs.
Perhaps he can use anger to fuel him.
He does end up taking that ball, though, so he'll move to a quick 1-0. Time is called by the pitcher, Spartan.
Well, as I was saying, perhaps NLJ could use that taken away homer to fuel him with anger, perhaps. And we'll see if that could motivate him to maybe knock 1 yard again for it to count this time. You never know. Time in.
Another ball, 2-0. What? Oh.
We'll play well.
Love to see it. NLJ getting kind of heated again at Carm.
Now the play ball is called.
Here's play ball. 1-0 count. 2-0 now. Another ball. Don't think Spart wants to pitch to him.
Will they take a walk here for the run?
Time is called by like 17 different people.
Yeah, there's a lot of confusion there. NLJ was not happy with one pitch. He looked at the ump, but there was no time called, so Spart proceeded with his next pitch. And now everyone's calling time.
So we're going to redo the 2-1, and here's the play ball. Another low pitch, 3-1. NLJ has a money ball opportunity here. Threw it right at his bat.
Oh, that was nearly gone.
He got a handle on it. That will be a run for the Suns. It'll be 3-1.
Some people thought that was gone, but it hit off the bottom of the wall. They get a run out of that. It's going to be 1-3. Cougars lead still.
Nubsy comes up.
The pitch hit.
Why are they challenging?
I mean, I followed that ball. I don't think it hit anywhere near the top of the wall. It was at the bottom of the wall, unless I did not see correctly.
He says, never mind.
They will call it off.
Well, you know, after the after Doug calling a home run for the West Virginia Mountaineers that hit off the wall and bounced in, I honestly don't know what a home run is anymore. So, let's see what Nubsy can do here with bases loaded and 2 outs, the same situation.
The pinch hit paid off for putting NLJ up at the plate. He drives in 1 run. So they gotta get everything sorted out here. It's Nubsy up to bat.
Play ball. Spart obviously does not want to give him anything good here because one meatball and it's over the fence. Moves to a quick 3-0 count.
Oh,
Gets back into it. Gives Nubsy 2 consecutive strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. That could go either way. Nubsy's going to start walking.
if he walked, I don't know. I think that would have been a ball 4, but he influenced the call, and that doesn't go over well with the umps. Or he did, he started walking before it was called.
Hey, well, I guess both teams now know not to do that. 1 run for the Suns on that bases loaded run. We'll move into top 4 now, 3-1.
Nubsy probably had a walk there that at bat, but he wanted to go swinging at those last 2 pitches before the final pitch. None of them looked hittable to me. He probably could have got on base with a walk and batted in another run. But instead, the Cougars escaped with just 1 run, leaving 3 runners stranded for the Suns.
Fair ball called. Hits one into the shallow outfield. Great play by Nubsy out at first. Squeaker up. Takes 1-0. 2-0. Another low pitch. 2-1. Hit that off his bat. Hit to third base.
It is called fair.
Another great play by Nubsy. What a performance he's had in the infield today. 2 down now for Felix. Recently traded from Charlotte in a triangle trade with the Cougars, the Bandits, and the Mountaineers. So no swing. We'll move to a quick 0-2 count. Here's play ball for the 0-2. 1-2. Felix gets into that ball. Tough Stuff's got it. RBA star outfielder. He gets the throw in right on time. That's the inning. Unionport now up to bat again, looking to make another dent in this deficit they have here.
It's the bottom of the 4th. Time's running out for Unionport. They're only within 2 runs, but I mean, everyone's gotta assume that they're going to be wanting to do whatever they can to win in their farewell game here at Goodwill Stadium.
Definitely. An extra innings game would be wonderful for the last game.
As mentioned prior in the broadcast, it's a big turnout here for this farewell game at this legendary stadium. Both teams in big numbers, and the attendance is in big numbers. Hits into the gap for
Leadoff single.
That's tough.
Good knock. Tough stuff.
2-0 hitters count.
One thing I am not going to miss is fans getting up on the place that they shouldn't be.
Yeah, one of the oddities about this ballpark is that whole area above us. So the Suns get the lead off on. Our first pick of the game. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 for Obert. And he swings and strikes out. Up to bat will come NLJ, who drove in the 1 run on the board right now for the Suns.
Time is called by Spartan. NLJ up to bat with a runner on first. Wait. Hold on.
Fan security is starting to become an issue here in the farewell game at Goodwill Stadium.
That was funny.
The big attendance doesn't come without some craziness in the fans.
Wait, is NLJ up via PH or... No, he's not. Okay.
Yeah,
So is it 2 outs?
it's 1 out, I believe,
Okay.
off the 1 strikeout.
Yeah. Because Tough Stuff let off, Only King is PRing for him. So it's a 3-0 count. Currently commentating alongside me is Guess Rizzo, informally known as Zach. NLJ hits that over the shortstop's head. Left fielder's got it. Will he throw in time? Yes. Out at first.
It was close. It will be called out.
2 down and a runner on second now for Dirt Racer Garrett. Play ball. First pitch to Garrett is a ball. 1-0. Throws him a high one, 2-0. He'll hit that one. Dead center field. Center fielder has it. The throw into first. Not in time. Safe there.
Ah,
He legged out a single there. Weehawk up to bat with runners on the corners now.
yep. Weehawk's been batting pretty well this game. He's been aiming well. He could drive in a run or two.
I believe the next batter is Nubsy. Or no, Only King is on deck. The question now being, will they PH him or not? Play ball. First pitch, low ball 1-0. Swings. Strike 1.
High pitch there.
1-2. 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. And they will. Now starting the final inning of regulation here at Goodwill Stadium. Top of the 5th. 3-1 Rock Valley.
Another missed opportunity to get the score closer there for the Suns. Runners on the corners. They cannot convert a run, though.
First pitch to Spart is a strike. 1-1. Two and 2. No swing.
swing.
Still 2-2.
Carm's gonna check for a quick pitch, he says.
So Sparta's going to continue with a 2-2 count. Oh, sorry, he'll walk. I guess I had the count wrong. They're going to call an RP. It looks like Weehawks' day is done.
Who will close out the game here for the Suns in the final Goodwill Stadium game? It looks like they're going to put Only on the mound.
That's nice.
I think that's a fitting pitcher to close it out, especially if they can end up winning. Only King, one of the biggest figures in the Suns' history.
So it's going to be top 5, no outs, runner on first.
I'll let you in first.
All right, so let's get going. So Squeaker stands on first. GP up to bat. With nobody out. First pitch to JP. In there, strike one.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 for JP. That pitch will be called ball. It's 1-2.
Strike three called.
And strike 3 for Only on the mound.
Hydra comes up.
He's going to try to put together a good RP effort if his Suns can find a way to claw themselves back in the game.
Ooh. Almost got that one on the bounce. It's 0-2.
He's looking good so far on the mound. That's another strikeout. Vintage Only King. That's a good way to put it, I think.
Quiz up. Play ball. Almost caught. Tough Stuff's got it. Throw into first. That's an out. Oh wait, that's who? Why are there two people that look the same? That wasn't Tough Stuff. That was Aubert. Okay. Yes, the two old gen guys are wearing the same outfits. So, Only King is going to start off this inning. They have 3 outs to score, 2 runs to tie, 3 to win.
This could be the Suns' last time batting here at Goodwill Stadium, unless this inning ends with the score tied at 3.
Only King hits that one to left. Squeaker's got it. He makes the play, 1 down.
That was a rather tough throw. The ball was out of proportion.
Nubsy comes up. On deck, Tough Stuff. Nubsy. Fair ball down the left field line. And he didn't... Oh, foul ball is the call.
He didn't. He hesitated running, though. He's lucky that was foul, in fact.
Hits
Into
that
the
one
gap.
hard.
He's... Ooh.
Close play. Ark hasn't even seen the call yet, but he's challenging if it's out. Have they called it yet, Zach?
Nope, no call made.
Let's watch this replay here.
Ark, as you mentioned, was immediately on the case, saying he stepped off, no call was even made yet, and still there's not a single thing. Keaton just said he saw out, but hold on. That's what he said.
Oh, on this recording, he looks safe.
Yeah. And is it because the first baseman stepped off?
The first baseman doesn't catch the ball until he is no longer on the base, and it looks like Nubsy just beats him onto the bag. From my angle, I would call this a safe.
Well, let's see what the umps call, though. If this does end up a base hit, this could give the Suns the life they need to claw back into this game if they can do
I
so.
am technically an ump.
No official call, I believe.
I don't understand why Felix thinks that the game's over.
The tying run's at the plate now if this is indeed safe.
Did they ever make a call at first?
They have not yet. From what I've seen.
Let's watch this play one more time. I'll trim this so I can see all the frames.
Yeah, it's still just in limbo on what the call is.
Alright, so let's see. He moves off the bag. I don't think he's on the base here. He looks off. He's moving here. Nubsy makes contact with the base right there. He's still off. And he comes back. I'm pretty sure that's safe. I mean, Keaton's view is probably a little bit better than mine. But from this angle, he looks to be safe. I wouldn't be surprised if these last two games at Goodwill Stadium were the most attended games in the stadium's history. There haven't really been many significant games here.
Yeah, I mean, can't really sugarcoat it. Having farewell games definitely gives this stadium a significant reason for a huge turnout and a significant game, it seems. Haven't had many others.
Still no word from Keaton. Call overturned. The call will be safe. Just call Nubsy a she. So it'll be one out with a runner on first. That brings the tying run to the plate in tough stuff. This could be the big moment for the rookie to save his team's game here. First pitch. Or waiting on play ball.
I think it'd be
It's
one
one
out.
out.
Yeah. If Nub got called out, it would have been 2 outs, but he's safe, so it's 1 out.
Play ball. First pitch is a strike to Tough. Takes a ball 1. Ooh, swings through that one. 1-2. He'll hit that one into the infield.
Oh, he's sleeping.
And it makes it through!
He got him sleeping, the shortstop.
Wow. Perfectly placed ball there. Cougars are collapsing. They need 2 outs. Tying run on first. Winning run up to the plate now in Aubert. NLJ is on deck.
So, the shortstop, I can't... Oh, he's gone now. Or they put him in the dugout or something.
Felix, you guys just allowed 2 base hits on plays that were perfectly easy to get outs on. You had the game in the bag and you're now 1 swing away from losing. By my definition, yes, the Cougars are collapsing.
Play ball. 0-1 for Obert. Swings again. That's going to be 0-2. Third pitch of the at-bat. Awaiting the call.
One and two.
1-2. And that's
Strike
going to be a
three.
strike 3.
Now is the Cougars' chance to end it, but it's also NLJ's chance to make up for the home run he lost earlier.
This game could be won or lost on 1 swing. Down to the final out.
Stop talking, sprat. Alright, here comes... Waiting on the chat bubble to disappear, and here's play ball. First pitch to NLJ is going to be called a ball.
Ooh, that's
Down
into
the
left field.
left. Oh, that's such a close play. I think he's safe. Yeah, the call on the field is going to be safe. So now it's bases loaded. Tying run stands on second. Winning run stands on first for Dirt Racer Garrett.
I don't have the best angle at that last hit. It triple hit it or whatever you want to call it. That was up in the air. It eventually landed in left field.
I was half convinced that that ball was gonna end up in the left field seats.
I didn't know where it was going to go. I thought he either pulled it foul or it was deep or it was just a triple hit that was going to be a normal hit.
Play ball. 0-1 is the call. 1-1, just a little bit lower than the last one. Garrett's... Oh, he swings at that one, hits that one into the gap. Center fielder's got it. Here's a chance to end this game. He will!
And he does.
The Cougars beat the Suns in the final game at Goodwill Stadium. It's fitting that the last game here is between last game here is of the two of the original RBC teams.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Goodwill. I believe we should have a fireworks show starting up, even though they did lose. It is still to celebrate the history behind the stadium, but I don't know if the firework guy is here. Yeah, lots of close games here thus far in the RBC.
Now, I think like a lot of people, I look forward to see the future of the Suns' home stadium. It could be very cool looking if Doug's recent stadiums have anything to indicate on that.
Huh. So Cougars only had one hit in the entire series. Or one hit in the entire game off the bat of Hydra Slash with 2 walks to make a 3-run home run in the 3rd inning. There were no other base hits by the team the entire rest of the game, but I'm just going to do a quick little walkthrough of Goodwill Stadium, just for the records, you know, might as well just put it on YouTube. I'll take y'all down to the entrance.
I've always loved this stadium for what it was. I think it's really cool. It has so much character.
Let's actually head out to the outfield and see what's going on with everybody. "76 home games, 1 All-Star weekend, 1 Legends game, and 2 playoff home games in the Season 4 MLCS. People paying respects to the wall in center field. Yeah, let's take a quick walk. What? Jeez. Alright, let's just do a quick walking tour. So, the classic Suns neon sign behind home plate here. That's been there since the beginning. Ticket booths were added along with all the other stadiums, I believe, during Season 6.
The outside of the stadium here, behind home plate, definitely has a old vibe feel to it.
Kind of like an old subway. Right here is the former spot of the Unionport elevator, which is being nominated for introduction into the Season 10 RBC Hall of Fame class. Up that ramp and up these stairs is
stairs due to malfunctions with the elevator.
The 3rd deck, located on the 3rd base side, and then it also has a passage to what I would call the 2.5 deck.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really confusing to look at the deck count here.
This is higher than the 2nd deck behind home plate, but also much lower than the 3rd deck there. So that's why I would call this the 2.5 deck here in the outfield, with some concessions back there by the glass enclosure.
The area around Goodwill Stadium has been renovated throughout the years. The whole blocks outside of left field have been added with Suns facilities and fields back there.
No seating directly behind home plate because of this big old pillar that's holding up the glass shades, which is not very efficient at being shades, apparently. The second deck has 2 tunnels that will take you to the main concourse, which takes you to the seats on the infield with a very low screen, so foul balls can hurt you if you're not paying attention back here, along with the 2 mini press box sound booths mirrored on either side at the ends of the infield sections. And now the outfield grandstands run parallel to the foul line.
Legendary restaurant where you could, the only stadium that gives actual drink and food items.
And gotta say, hearing this over and over again is not going to be missed.
Yeah.
Then there's this walkway up those stairs to the outfield grandstands with this standing room area next to the right field foul pole, which is mirrored also on the left field side. To the right field grandstands with the trees on the opposite side, across the street, an apartment building, a restaurant, and whatever building this is. Then in center field we have the Steel Brewery, which was added in Season 5, along with other renovations to the stadium, including this team's store in left field. The brewery also includes a center field entrance and ticket booth. Prior to the addition of the brewery, it was just the Goodwill Stadium sign right here.
Plus the scoreboard.
Along with the scoreboard, indeed. Now this Heater's Corner Sports Bar and Team Shop was added along with the brewery, with very interesting view of the stadium if you stand up on there. But the field of Goodwill Stadium is also quite unique. Here is the Jersey Central with jerseys from the olden days, as well as a couple real-life MLB jerseys. This store has not been changed at all since it was introduced back in Season 1. Anyways, the field itself is very interesting, being the only stadium where players can just straight up, or fans can just straight up walk in without any sort of preventative measures. The dugouts are slightly below ground level and are
the
bigger.
only one with bird pipe in RBC. All the other ones are kind of pretty much the same.
Yeah, very unique dugouts, and this press box, VIP box thing behind home plate. Very unique aspect. It's the only infield in RBC that has the bases on the middle of the foul line instead of on the edge. And I feel like something about this home plate and batter's box is wrong. I feel like either home plate is too wide or the batter's boxes are too thin. But the lights also added late in the stadium's lifetime.
Crap. Someone just launched a ball on the middle of the building over there.
Bullpen's very dingy with very straight up bad mounds, with access to the tunnel to the, I believe, visitors' locker room. Where on the first base side is the Suns, one of the few dugouts in RBC that has the home side on our home team on the first base side. They have both the UP hat and the original Suns logo hat. The hitting batting cages. Interestingly enough, there is only one bullpen, or one set of bullpens in this entire stadium, so they have to awkwardly share the same 2 rubbers right next to each other. The biggest mound in RBC, not by height, but just in width. It's quite round. Gotta say, I kind of like how it looks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Goodwill Stadium. And that's all.
I asked you to round up all the trash.
anyways, that is the end of the live stream. Thank you all for watching this finale at Goodwill Stadium, and we hope you tune in to RBN in later game streams, podcasts, and other events. In fact, I believe First Cut episode 4 will be starting in 5 minutes, so please tune in there right now. Thank you all for watching.